Bon après-midi, tout le monde, or bon whatever time of the day it is in your particular neck of the woods. Sit down, pull up a chair, get on the story mat, because I'm going to tell you a very magical story, and it's a true one. Ready? Let's go. 2 days ago, I was sitting at this table, meeting a very lovely lady for the first time, who was introduced to me by another very lovely lady who just felt that Cindy and I would have a connection and we would work well together. And she would be the right person to launch me. And in doing so, it would be good for her, because that's the way that grace works. Cindy knew that I would bottle a business meeting in a formal setting. So very graciously, she invited me to her wonderful home. And she set this table up under the magic dragon tree. And we talked and we walked the grounds. And actually, we decided we didn't need to launch this channel in any kind of a flash way, with the chateau, with stone walls, with everything perfect. What we needed to do was do it live now, out in nature. I messaged Cindy the night before and told her it's a new moon. Do a little ritual. She wasn't quite sure what to do. I gave her some ideas. She did her own thing. But the real magic started when she messaged me and said, "Do you think we could do a little magic ritual of our own on Tuesday?" Oh, fabulous idea. Oh yes, Cindy, yes, that's exactly the right thing to do. So as we were walking the grounds, we picked up a leaf here, a nut there, a berry here, and we brought them back. When I arrived, very casually, I said to Cindy, "Oh, look, you've got a magical fairy tree." And she said, "Oh yes, Dave's made me a door for that, and I've got lights." And she said, "Me and my friend, we've collected all the fairy furniture. I've even made little fairy dolls and little fairy babies." And that's how the magic happened. We decided that we would make an offering to the fae. So the tree I'm sat looking at is where we made the offering 2 days ago. And that's how magic works. It just all falls into place when you're in your flow. This version will there's going to be 2 versions of this reading. There's going to be the pick your pile, let's go. And then there's this version. Magic is real. It exists. We decided the reading had to come out now in time for Mabon. For those of you that don't know, the Celtic Wheel of the year. Mabon is the next festival that's approaching. Basically, it's a harvest festival. It's the time in your life when you've reaped the harvest. Hopefully, the grain store is full, the barns are full, and you can sit and rest and say a little thank you that yet again Mother Gaia's got you. You've brought your harvest home. And in that little pause when you give gratitude and thanks, it's time to focus on the next festival. And that's what this reading is about. What blessings does the next cycle have in store for you? What Mabon blessings are coming for you? Let's go. You've got 3 piles of cards in front of you. The feather pile, the bay leaf pile, and the clover pile. Pick your pile however you do it. Numbers, what you're drawn to, the object on the pile, the random placing of the cards. Pick your pile and I'll see you at your reading. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose the feather pile, here's your reading. What blessings are coming in store for you? Beautiful. The Queen of Scrolls, intuition and manifestation. Believe in your own magic. You are the Queen of Scrolls. You hold all the answers, and you know you do if you trust your intuition. Things haven't been easy for you. You feel like this man, backstabbed, betrayed, done out. It's dark. You've been to a bad place. Let's face it, we all have. COVID times. But change is coming. You're on your way. A new cycle's begun. Look at the blossom on this man's staff. Look at his cat who's setting out on his journey. This card tells me you're on your way. There is a ship. You probably won't be able to see it very well, but there is a ship. Your ship is coming in. This judgment has been delivered because you've been through it. But better times are on their way. The Six of Swords, here's your ship. In the traditional Rider-Waite card, Six of Swords, rowing away from troubled times. If you use your intuition and trust your magic, you'll be on your way to better times. And there you are, third ship, sailing on to happier times with your little light of hope shining, trusting that you will find your own true north. But you must use your own intuition. You must ask, believe and receive. She's looking into a crystal ball and looks very much to me like she's looking at a house in France, to be honest. And she's got all of her intention focused on that. Make your wish. Use your intuition and manifest your dreams. That was short and sweet and so clear, pile one. There's nothing I can add to that. Good afternoon, pile two. And if you chose the bay leaf pile, and I already know somebody out there who chose them, this is your reading. Okay, I'm just going to rearrange these cards. Okay, really quite similar energy to pile one, but in a different way. So if you were called to watch pile one and you weren't sure, there might be something in that message for you. You've been surrounded by deception. This card shows a work situation, colleagues gossiping behind your back. And it upsets you, it worries you, because your intentions are good and real and pure and true. It might not be a work situation, but I think for the people that really connect with this pile, that's what it is. You are not happy at work, you don't belong there, you're in a toxic environment surrounded by toxic people who do not see your purity and your good intentions. And this makes you feel very, very, very sad. The universe wants to offer you a cup, a fresh cup, a change. That's what this cycle wants to bring in for you, a change. The shadow side. This is the devil card. You've really been up in your head, having nightmares. This has worried you. Here's the good stuff. Changes in the air. And there's a feather here and there's a feather in pile one. So you definitely might want to watch pile one. Page of Air is about cutting through the crap, suddenly having the clarity, the mental energy to run with a brand new idea. expect, if you've applied for a job, expect to hear good news very, very soon. Because you don't belong with these toxic people. You are the high priestess. You've got all the tools, you know it. Look at the shining light. You see? This is you. And you will find your community, your tribe, where there's no nasty gossip, backstabbing, where it's as easy as sitting in a cosy country kitchen, having the best of times with your tribe. These are the blessings that Mabon wants to bring to you, pile 2. Beautiful reading. Good afternoon, pile 3. Before I even turn the cards over, you have the Clover. You are the lucky pile because you've got far more cards than any of the other piles. Okay. I think you've come out of your dark night of the soul, pile 3. You are taking steps towards the magic. You're already on your way. You've come out of hanged man, procrastination. You're ready to go. You're grounded. You understand the way energy flows. That if you live in lack mentality and cling on to your pentacles, you're not in a place where you're open to receive. Look at this beautiful nymph. She's not clinging on to her pentacles. She's had the courage to let go and know that the universe will deliver. You have another 4, double confirmation next to that. 4 of fire. This lady is quite happy sitting on her rock, playing her own magic tune. Because she's no longer in victim mentality thinking. She's no longer the wounded defensive warrior. She's taking her stand, she's digging in, and now she's in her flow. I think there's a bit of a love reading here. You've been hurt, you've been brokenhearted. You've learned to let go of a relationship that was very, very, very painful. It's the end of a very painful cycle. And because you've let go of this and you've processed it and moved through, this is what's coming for you. A beautiful, equally balanced relationship that's like this dancing. It's just got this flowy energy all the way through this reading. This is what the universe wants to reward you with, because you've been courageous enough to end this cycle. The universe isn't just offering you new love and self-love. It wants to offer you a big, shiny, golden coin. So I think we're looking at money. And here we've got the fated meeting. You are destined to meet the love of your life very soon. It's fated. Look, it's like Cinderella. The clock's noon, midnight, charming. Here's Prince Charming, here's Cinderella. Written in the sky, this is the destined one. Written in the sky. I said this was the lucky pile. Mabon wants to bless you, lucky pile number 3 viewers, with all of the bounty that the universe has to offer. There is no dream too big for you, pile 3. Ask, believe, receive, and it will come to you. Brightest Mabon blessings.